As you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against his secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
23-yard line.
Come on, set. 50, green.
Looking to throw. Solano. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
On first down, Reed. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Second and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Solano. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 39 yards. And the Seahawks will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. He'll look to throw. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Horton. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Torrey Horton, 27 yards. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Donovan Ezeraku just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. From the gun on third down, Solano. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. As they've got it as we resume action. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Right.
Operating from the gun, Solano. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Here we go.
Makes it 3rd and
Again, he'll drop to throw. Outright to Smith and Jigba. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Ready.
At the 36-yard
Up the middle they go. It's Reed. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Solano. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 22 on a 1st down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Here we go. Ready.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
A loss of 2.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. He finds his man complete. It's Horton. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Right there, hurt.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Go.
Tootin will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Aubrey now for the point after. And that makes it 14-10. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I've met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And this is caught. It's a big play there for Seattle. 48 yards. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Back to throw. Solano. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that goes to the goal line. If you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on fourth down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 19-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Seahawk football, first and 10. Jackson Smith and Jigba and his offense ready to go once more here. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting good yardage with each and every one of them.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Second and 6. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready. 52 blue.
Looking to throw. Solano. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Red, 38. Red.
Back to throw. Solano. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Hut, hut. Ready.
Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
And this one is right through. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Well, the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 2nd and 3. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Foster. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Foster. So a tight one so far. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's 2nd and inches.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
5-yard gain on the
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A gain of 5.
65.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Right there, hurt.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Check, go. Hurt. Panther street. Here we go.
Looking to throw. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Down to about the 22 here. So not quite first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
No gain on the play.
Second and 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Aubrey good with the PAT, and the lead is up to 8. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Ready, ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Solano. He's across midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Set, hut. 10 black. Hut.
Operating from the gun, Solano. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
60 red. 60 red.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try to put them there. Now the guys use barrels on the sidelines to try to put the football in one.
That stop made by Jack Campbell. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's second and 10. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
No.
First down, Dallas.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Pass the 20 for a short gain, second down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. 78 yards. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 15 now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
30.
Looking to throw. Solano. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Solano. Catch made right side by Wilson. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
33. Yellow.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And out now come the Cowboys. And this a very important drive leading to the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
At the 41-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 2nd and 11. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They're going to look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Get up, go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And he gets this out to Foster on the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And out now come the Seahawks. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Solano. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Solano. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. They find some open field here. Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Aubrey good with a PAT. they'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Seahawks 20. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Solano. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
95.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready, go.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Garcia. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yellow,
At
22.
the 35-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
Ready, 45.
And the Cowboys will advance to the next round as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody.